we are for
I'm out, bro.
the
I'm out.
Backlash pay-per-view for YouTube. We're doing the recording right now. Macho T may or may not just click out of Discord and never talk to me again because he's kind of upset with this show. So we're going to go run down the show here.
See ya.
See if Macho really... Okay, out of 10, what do you give the show?
I'm not gonna be in this review, bro. I'll tell you, I'd solid 2. I'll give it a solid 2 because of the first match, The Miz versus Seth Rollins, and that's it. That's when the pay-per-view ended for me.
All right.
All right, so I'll see you, brother.
All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, so that's it for Macho T stuff here. We're on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/TonyPizzaGuy. I appreciate you guys for sticking around watching this stuff here. We're gonna run down the show here. We're gonna do a quick little recording here for YouTube. I'm gonna throw this up as fast as I possibly can, brother, right away. So Ruby Riott versus Bayley was the pre-show match. I didn't really watch that match. I didn't really care. That's all I got there. Which we are followed by, which you know, I didn't see that, but Ruby Riott ended up defeating Bayley. I didn't really see how that one went down, but that's okay. We got Seth Rollins and The Miz. Now, this one stole the show. Barn burner of a match. WWE Intercontinental Championship match went 20 minutes. 20 minutes long. Opening match. Now, Seth Rollins is out here. That dude's killing it. He's doing everything that you can possibly do. He's out there being the workhorse. They put this over as the workhorse title. I mean, if you turn it off after this show, I think you're going to have a great time because it literally was one of the best things on the entire show here was this one. So if you could just turn off after that, you'll be good there. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know is that this right here was the match of the night. So let's end it there. No. So it was a crazy one. It was like main event quality. If you saw what happened, like when their matches that Seth Rollins have been happening on Raw, they're happening on this show. It's really that good. So again, they have great chemistry here. Miz is going for his IC title reign. 9th time he's going for. 9th time. This match was amazing. There were knees to the face, all kinds of craziness. So we had Seth Rollins hit the curb stomp, and he got his title defense, and he kept the title. So that was sweet. Lots of back and forth. Like this is one of those matches that you actually just want to go see because it was that good. So you definitely want to go see that. If you can, check that match out. Seth Rollins and The Miz, great match. Quality stuff. Again, Seth Rollins is a great workhorse guy here. He's awesome. You should just follow this dude's work. He's a true gem out there putting out the work. So, yeah. Then we got Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss. This match was what it was. I mean, really, you got Samoan drop 1, 2, 3. That was it. That's all you really need to know. She caught Alexa Bliss off the Twisted Bliss. The Sparkle Splash, as I like to call it. 1, 2, 3. Then Nia Jax did some anti-bullying, be a star stuff, be extraordinary, be unique, be yourself. And then she said, "This is me. This is me." Nia Jax does. So, yay for that. Samoa Joe backstage says he's going to win. And I'm going to be the guy. Okay, that's what Samoa Joe said. Then we have Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. This match was nothing special. We had a couple cool like RKO Twist of Fate type things there. But it was really cool. We had a Twist of Fate Swanton run up there as fast as he possibly could, which I thought was really cool. Swanton ride as fast as he possibly could. Boom. There it is. Hardy went over clean. And that was it. That was it. I mean, it was kind of like a short match. How long was this match? This match was 12 minutes long, and not a lot really happened in it. I mean, there was a few counters, a few, like typical Randy Orton rest hold stuff, and that was about all I can say about that match. So I don't really know what else there is to add to that. If we go down to the next match, we got Big Ass versus Daniel Bryan. Big Cass is going out there. Basically, it was like Big Cass doing his thing, being a big dude. Daniel Bryan coming at him. Big Cass doing his thing, running him over. And then, boom, Big Cass tap from the from the Yes Lock. But it was really weird because like immediately when you typed in the Yes Lock, this match was like 7 minutes. This was the shortest match of the night. Like 7-8 minutes long. I don't remember how long it was. But literally tapped like immediately. And then boom, Cass attacks him after the match. And then that's it. So there it is. Being in New Jersey, New York area, they did have a lot of Enzo Amore chants going on there. Enzo Amore chants were happening. So you saw that. That was interesting. And there it was. We had Carmella and Charlotte Flair. Again, the crowd wasn't into this that much. I feel like the crowd wasn't into a lot of it. But this was one of those matches that actually had a story behind it. I actually thought they were going to do something with Carmella and the Iconics. They didn't. They didn't really do anything to do anything. Like Carmella didn't really do any moves. She was more like scrappy and punching and kicking and stuff like that. Charlotte, I mean, she's Charlotte, but she's out there trying to put Carmella over and make her look good, and that's kind of what they did there. Like she went for the moonsault, Charlotte did, and then Carmella kicked her leg out of her leg, Bret Hart style. It kicked your leg out of your leg, and then that was it. Kicked her leg out and got a pin. And that was that. And again, they didn't really do anything for her. I mean, you think about what happened. You had Charlotte end the undefeated streak of Asuka. And then she just loses to Carmella like that. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. So there's that. Like literally. So yeah, as King Flem said in the chat earlier, which I didn't see, I just saw now. He said, Carmella is technically better than Asuka. I'd say so. I'd say so. And then in a weird placement on the card, we get the WWE Championship match. So this match was not the main event. And there was a lot of people who were mad that this was not the main event. And thank you for the raid, Macho T. This was not the main event. This literally was not the main event. Hey, Macho T, this was not our main event. This was not our main event. This was not the main event. This was not the main event. No disqualification. Went to a no contest here. Not our main event. No contest, no disqualification, not our main event. Literally. The only thing that was used in this chair being no DQ was the only thing used in this match being no DQ was a chair, which AJ ended up getting like thrown on. He did like a move onto it, and then he threw the chair, but it bounced back and hit him in the face. There was blood everywhere. It was great. It was awesome. This match heated up. It got really good, and then they both kicked each other in the balls. And then they were down, and the ref counted to 10. Technically speaking, right? Apparently, technically speaking, you can have a double count out in a no disqualification match. Who would have thought a double KO? I guess you're calling it a KO. Would be a KO, right? I guess it's a knockout. A double knockout in an ODQ match. You can have that. You can literally have that in that match. I think this match was great. I think it was awesome. I think there was moments where you could have put this in the main event. There was like Pele kicks and all this stuff. And I was thinking, okay, it's starting to heat up, and then boom, they both kicked each other, 10 count. That's it. And apparently that's the rule. I thought it was pinfall submission or give up, but apparently KO counts as well, and both of them being on the ground was KO. So apparently that's all that we got there. So we're just going to leave this to be a flat finish here. And I think that they're leaving us for another match. Like, I don't even know. I don't really know where they're going for this. I think they want to have another match with these guys, but it just seems like they finally got some steam here in this match, and then they kicked each other in the balls, and then boom, that was that. And there was that. And everybody was mad because this wasn't the main event, and they gave us such a crappy finish. And people are like, oh yeah, that's why it wasn't the main event, because they did a double DQ or a double count out or a double KO, whatever you want to call it. No, Come up with a better finish then if you can't make that your main event because of the ending. There's a million ways you could have made that one end. If that's the grand story you're going for, oh my, oh my. So there, I guess. Then we get Braun and Bobby versus Kevin and Sammy. I'll be honest with you, I didn't really pay attention to this match. All I know is that Sami Zayn ended up turning on Kevin Owens by like pushing him in the ring, and then Sammy watched from the outside as Bobby Lashley finished off Kevin Owens. And then could have been a double pin in that last match. Hey, you could have done something like that. There you go. And then you had Sami Zayn on the outside as Kevin Owens gets killed, beat up, whatever you want to, whatever have you. And then you had Sammy take some beatings as well. He tried to get away. That was it. Then we have our main event, Roman Reigns versus Mojo. Not for a title, not for anything. Doesn't make any sense why this one went down the way that it went down. Who knows, dude? Who knows why this was our main event match? All I know is Roman Reigns hit the spear and got Samoa Joe for the win. That was it. Samoa Joe started out the match putting Roman through a table, which was cool. Then we got into the match, and then it just kind of went slow. He started working on the arm for a while. He started just like doing rest holds and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. This match was what it was. I like Samoa Joe. I like the guy. I think he's good. I think he's awesome. We had a coquina clutch at one point, rope break, but then it was a spear and a pin. It was just one of those things. It was spear to the pin. That's it. And Roman goes over and we fade immediately out of there. One point they cut to the crowd. They literally cut to the crowd at one point and people were leaving. They were getting up and leaving during this match. That literally happened in this show. So honestly, I don't give star ratings for pay-per-views. I don't give 5 out of 6, 10-star matches here. 2 out of 5. I don't know. I'll say if you watch the Seth Rollins match, it was great. But this whole show could have just been a Raw or SmackDown. Somebody said that earlier. This whole pay-per-view smelled like an episode of Raw. European Red Fox said that. Somebody else earlier said it felt like an episode of Raw or SmackDown. It literally did. Like Seth Rollins has been having just as good matches on Raw. And Seth Rollins and The Miz was the best match of the night. Randy Orton and literally, here's what it is. Seth Rollins and Miz was worth watching. Nia Jax and Bliss was, you could just skip that one. Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, no title change, nothing mattered. Daniel Bryan, Big Cass. The only thing that went here is Big Cass attacked him after the match. That was that. Carmella defeat Charlotte Flair. Nothing happened. AJ Styles, Nakamura kicked each other in the balls. We continued the ball kicking. That's it. Then we have Braun and Bobby. The only thing that progressed in this whole show that meant something, besides the AJ Nakamura match continuing again, another feud, is that Kevin and Sammy might have some turmoil and they might not be together anymore. That's the only thing out of this entire show, besides Big Cass beating up Daniel Bryan, but we all knew that was going to happen. So really the only thing that came out of this was that we're going to have to figure out what's next for AJ and Nakamura. And then Kevin and Sammy might be done doing their dang thing. Roman Reigns beats Joe. That's it. I'll give this a pass. If you don't watch it, don't watch it. If you want to see great wrestling, go see Seth Rollins and The Miz and then just turn it off. Literally don't need to watch the rest of it. No titles changed. Nothing happened that really mattered. Seth Rollins and The Miz was the best match of the show. It was so predictable, minus the stupid no contest in a no DQ match. Why book it as a no DQ match if you're going to end it in a no contest? Why not have the ref turn his back and they kick each other in the nuts, okay? The ref, okay, do the same thing, but then Nakamura brings a chair in, the ref grabs the chair, turns around and take it out of the ring. He like picks it up, goes to the ropes. They both kick each other in the nuts, and they're both down 10 count. Same idea, not a no DQ match, okay? Or even just change the ending if you're going to make a no DQ. Literally doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know, guys. That's going to be it for this. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy this. Let me know what you think about this pay-per-view. I really want to know. Ball kicking, not main event. I don't even know. That's going to be it. Roman Reigns and Joe was a big rest hold, fest hold. And the rest of the matches were just like Roman Reigns continues to be in the same spot. Braun and Bobby won. Kevin and Sammy might be done, so that's interesting. AJ and Nakamura, no contest. Carmella defeats Charlotte. Daniel defeats Big Cass. Big Cass beats him up after the match. Jeff Hardy defeats Orton. Nia Jax defeats Alexa Bliss. And Seth Rollins and The Miz have a barn burner of a match. I tell you that. So that's it. That's the show. I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm TonyPizzaGuy. We'll see you in another video. There you go. There's my YouTube video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys had a good time.